Okay, so you're probably wondering, where the heck is L0v3Train? Well, I have one camera and one camera only. So the plan here is that you are going to watch Quinn do her arty business because I have her at gunpoint. Isn't that true?
Help me.
Send help. The plan here is that she's just going to draw and be really cool and funky. This would be hella mellow for the end of the week because we're hanging out, and she wanted to do some drawing and asked if she could stream it. Please let them know that I did not make you do this.
Help me.
Perfect. Thank you, Quinn. Wonderful. So I'm going to pass over the headphones to her. There you go.
I'm cool.
Yeah. I have muffins, by the way, so let me know when you want muffins.
Oh.
I'm paying her in muffins and chocolate. This is how it works.
He also cooked me dinner.
I did cook you
like
dinner.
a true gentleman.
I did cook you dinner. Hey, Kit. How's it going, buddy? Thanks for coming by. I am going to let you guys know now that I haven't done... I've turned off the sound effects tonight because I think it's probably best that we don't make someone who's drawing jump. But yeah. So Quinn, what's the plan here?
I don't actually have a plan.
Oh, brilliant!
I'm just gonna do some sketches, and then maybe if people like a certain one, then we can do that on the canvas.
What I might do then is just bring this up a little bit so people can see what it is that you're doing.
That's fair. Although my pencil's like breaking every 5 seconds, so that might be the main part of the stream.
I mean, or just sharpening. Just sharpening simulator. That's fine, I can do that. Fine. There. You'll have to show them what you're doing occasionally because there is no clarity going on here.
It's fine.
You could draw what? What the heck is a Gyarados? Is that like a Gyarados? Oh, wait, what? Is that like the fucking Pokemon? What's his name? Is it Gyarados? Am I saying that right?
I think.
Quinn, you're my Pokemon nerd. Come on. Well, gee, tell me. Use your words.
Pencil case.
Pencil case.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
This is going to be my job for the stream, guys. Just handing over pencils to Quinn.
And other art supplies. I have many.
That's for shit. Mate, you probably spelled it right. I just don't know how to read. The big fucking water worm dude. The water dragon. Yeah, I know who you mean. Gyarados.
Oh, I actually, like, a thing I have at home is I have a how to draw Pokemon book.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So I drew, I like to call them Tonys, I don't know why. But it's a Bulbasaur.
Yeah.
I drew a Bulbasaur and I painted it. It looked really cute.
Bulbasaur's awesome.
I fucking love Bulbasaur. Totally underrated. Fave.
So, how is everyone doing tonight? Are you funky? Are you groovy? Manic, yo! The sound effects aren't gonna go off, my friend, because Quinn is drawing, and I figured it's probably a bad idea if we make her jump. Isn't that right, Quinn?
Yes.
All of the focus is going into this. Ah, Bez. Yeah, right. You're groovy? Good to hear. How's your Friday been? Man, I got work in like 20 minutes, so... Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, hopefully you have a decent day at work. Like... I'm sorry you have to go to work, buddy. I'm doing some like very sly replying and stuff on the internet. I do apologise.
Good job.
I know, right? Because I'm super effective.
So basically, what I'm really trying to do at the moment is trying to like think of some ideas. So I'm just sketching. If you guys like a particular idea, I guess that'll be what I put on the canvas, because I've got canvas and proper paints to give something to L0v3Train for the wall of nerd.
Thank you. Can you just let them know that I'm not holding you at gunpoint to do this, and I didn't offer to pay.
I mean, I shall not tell lies.
Hey, oi, no, they're gonna think I'm a bastard. I mean, more of a bastard. And she still remains silent. This is going so well.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. Okay, so I'm going to do my super smart thing here. Hopefully getting... Now I can do that from my phone. I already gave my idea. We're not doing a Gary though, Sass. I love it.
Best thing ever. I think what I might do is I might just bring up like a couple of
Did I get it here? Did a lot of audio editing. You know what? I haven't listened to it. I'm gonna listen to it now. I haven't got around to it. You know.
I'm looking at the Wall of Nerd.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna get some inspo.
Inspiration.
What I might do I might just...
Kill me?
I mean, that's not on the plans for tonight.
But you are going to kill me.
Like, eventually,
That
maybe.
makes sense. I'm okay with this. I've made my peace.
Oh, okay, good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna look up some Google images. It's the best thing ever.
I mean, I kind of just want I just want to get the audio bit of you going, Manic Sphere, and have that as your audio. That's brilliant.
Love that.
Oh, man. I love that. I love that. I don't even mind that it's quite long. Like, I'll put that as the sound effect. That makes me happy. Manic, you have secret editing talents that you have not shown me. I spent an hour trying to get it. I spent an hour trying to get J.K. Simon's thing it, but didn't find that. Oh yeah. I love it. I love it. Look at the snowman, man. Kit, you love that snowman. This is terrifying.
This is my inspo pick.
That's your inspiration. I'm gonna die. I love it.
This is my inspo pick.
Okay. As the guy in the background on this one, can I get you anything? Do you need anything?
I am good.
Okay.
Chill out. Chat to the peeps.
I will. I'm wondering, guys. I'm gonna lie on my bed. And you tell me if you can hear me. Okay, how's that? Am I still coming through? The echo's a bitch.
Yep. They say they hear you.
Good. So, what have people been up to today then? I can. In fact, I can type too. Back in the leave? Oh god, yeah, because of all this malarkey going on. Damn, son. Where do you hail from, Manic? Because I know that you're in Bournemouth. But where's home for Manic? Like, obviously, don't give me your exact location. Where's home?
Or do.
Huh? Or do? Yeah.
Who knows?
Applying for jobs. 70 RG. What? Well.
No, not in lockdown yet.
No, not in lockdown.
We're at the social distancing phase. We got a text from the government today. Needless to say, that was a tiny bit terrifying.
Martial law is in effect. The next 24 hours, all crime is legal.
I was about to say the same thing. Fucking purge.
Yeah, right. So why are you applying for jobs? Like, surely just because you're having to go back for like your first, is it your first year? Like, I'm guessing your course hasn't been cancelled, right? Milton Keynes, you could have went to go see My Chemical Romance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did that get cancelled? That had to have got cancelled, right?
I mean, they've cancelled most of their shows.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if it was cancelled. I mean, I kind of, at this point, expect it to have been. I just realised this kind of looks more like a tram than a train.
The train?
It's a train.
It's a
but, like, what I'm drawing.
Oh, I actually can't see. It's going to be a surprise.
It's going to be a surprise. No, I'm going to start again on that.
This is why we
You
have
saw
graphs.
nothing.
So, okay, Quinn, what would you do if all crime was legal for a day? Hey, come on, you can be a little risque about this, you know. It's only going out onto the internet.
I'd hide.
Oh, really? Okay.
The purge is probably the most terrifying thing to me because there's nothing more terrifying than humans with no inhibitions or anything to stop them from doing whatever they want.
Okay, how about...
Because they do it already and there's laws in place. So if there's no law...
How about... What would you do if crime was legal for you for a day? So only you could get away with doing whatever you wanted for one day.
Oh, you loot all the shit, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, you loot everything. Everything in fucking sight, you just pick it up. It's yours now.
That's a bad life.
I mean, there is a couple people that I'd probably murder. But it's messy, so... I could just walk into any shop and just walk out with a trolley full of
You can
goods.
get away with it, so you don't have to make an effort to hide it.
No, you don't, if it's legal for you, when you do, okay, so when you do the crime, like you steal the goods, that's the crime done over.
Yeah.
So when it's at home and it's yours, possession is 9/10 of the law. Therefore, that's yours now.
Okay.
Because the act of robbery is negated by the fact that everything's legal for you for 24 hours.
Yeah.
You don't have to hide anything.
Yeah. So it's the same with murder. You kill a person, you walk out.
Yeah, but it's messy because you have to clean yourself and.
Depends how much.
I came at you with a knife last time I was here, man. I don't know how you think I'd
mean,
murder someone.
Depends on how. It depends on how what kind of looting you're doing. Like
If anyone wasn't here for the last stream, I pretended to murder L0v3Train to take over a stream. We did horror games. Please don't think I tried to murder him.
She did. I'm currently tied up. That's why the stream is happening. This is to make you guys think everything's okay.
In actual fact, I'm the hostage.
Oh yeah? How are you drawing if you're tied up?
You don't have to be tied up
They're
to
my
be.
hands.
You don't have to be tied up to be a hostage.
They're actually my hands.
Clearly my hands. They're
You
tiny.
do have tiny hands.
She's being held against her will to draw. Snapping of necks is very clean.
Draw for me.
Draw now. I'm just looking up some more reference pictures. Because, gotta be honest, trains are really hard to draw.
You'd rob a bank? Yeah, that's pretty fair, because you could just buy everything afterwards.
Yeah.
I guess you could steal stuff and then sell it afterwards, but that seems like a lot of effort. I guess robbing would be the best way to kind of do it.
I was waiting for that one. Draw me like one of your French girls. Was waiting for it, Manic.
mean-
Thanks for delivering.
What you guys don't realise is I am lying on my bed naked right now. And I do have the blue diamond around my neck. She's just shaking her head. She's not impressed. She's getting the knife out again.
Psych, it's horror game time! Dare driver.
Then Nate's on your bed again, you know it. How's it going, George? Nice to see you, buddy.
Manic's like, I'm always naked on my bed. Why not?
Oh, sorry, I would make a Withdraw. I see what you did there, Kit. I see what you did there.
That is not how you spell train.
Tran.
Taran.
Taran. Oh, that's gonna be my name. You're gonna legally change my name to Taran.
Go for it. Love Taran. Trainee.
It could be better. What's up, George? What's the matter, man? What's getting you down, chum?
I don't know if you remember this, but there's a lot of shit going on.
I refuse to acknowledge the shit that's going on. Life. No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to. I'm not doing this anymore.
Well, guys, this is a stream to forget all the shit.
Exactly. You would grab some food from the local bank. Can you imagine? All crime is legal. I stole a croissant.
Oh, that's a really good idea though. But it wouldn't be a croissant. I think it would be like an artisan donut. So there's a donut shop here
like
called Holy Donuts.
Where?
It's you know where Snow Goose was?
Where?
Next to the bike shop on Snow Hill. Holy Dough. It's like next to a furniture shop. So if you go to Snow Hill,
Yeah.
as in like where the statue is and the bench, like the big bench, if you go towards you're going to Social, like there's a furniture shop to your left, right?
Yes.
Just past there is a shop.
Yes, the goose.
Yeah, the Snow Goose. Like that's now a donut shop
Fuck off.
called Holy Dough.
Fuck
They do
off.
artisan donuts
Oh, why would you tell me this?
because you need to buy me donuts.
That's fair. I will buy you donuts. No, I want donuts. That's stupid.
Donuts are really fucking
no.
great. That was actually one of the choices. Like, he let me choose between muffins and donuts, and like I picked up the muffins because they didn't have Oreo donuts. Because if you haven't had an Oreo donut, you haven't lived. Oreo donuts are they're like ring donuts, but they have the cream in the center of the ring, and then it's got like it's like chocolate dough, white icing, and then like Oreo crumbs on top. And if that doesn't make you hungry, I don't know what does.
Okay, you have to head off. Sorry, buddy. I only just saw that. I hope you have a good day at work, mate. Hang in there, keep your chin up, and catch up soon, alright, buddy? As for you, there, driver, George, my man, I realised with Flyby and all the travel and all the kind of other jazz going on at the moment, it doesn't look good. But try and keep the faith, brother.
Try and keep the faith, brother.
Yeah, man. Like, the thing is, the airport's probably going to close down, and you'll get like a leave of an extended leave of absence until stuff starts to pick up. And honestly, with what's going on at the moment, you might want to just take some time because you've got, if I remember rightly, you've got asthma, which makes you actually one of the people who's probably more what am I looking for here, Quinn?
Vulnerable.
Thank you. To this, so you might want to take some time out.
You should be self-isolating if you are high risk. My dad has asthma and diabetes, so he's pretty high risk. People who have Crohn's or colitis, also high risk. Take care of yourselves, guys. Like, we understand, like, it's not just a case of looking after your own health. You know, finances do have to come into it. Like, trust me, I understand that so much. But this is the thing, is that, you won't need money if you're dead. Just saying. I know that that's, like, a huge thing to say, but it's true. And I just want you to think about that for a second. Because, yeah, like, you know, not being able to work and, like, not having money for a little while is going to suck big time. But, like I said, you don't need money if you're dead. So, take care of yourselves. I thought it was called Dolly Ho.
Yeah, we have to be. This is it. I would like to try to stay away from the topic a little bit, only because there have been some bans lately due to the conversations on it. I think it's. I think as long as we basically don't give people bad advice and say stay safe, stay clean, take it seriously, but don't let it take over your life, kind of thing.
Sing happy birthday while washing your hands, guys.
That's what you've been doing.
No, I pick my own songs. That's a really good tip, actually. When you wash your hands, sing a chorus of a song that you really like, because that would be roughly 20 seconds. So I sing Black Friday songs when I'm washing my hands. I wondered
what you meant by it before. I haven't. This is the first I'm hearing of it.
So, people are being told to like wash their hands, and sing Happy Birthday twice,
Right.
and that's like roughly 20 seconds.
What if you sing it really quickly?
Then that doesn't count.
What if you sing it really slowly?
Then that's better.
What if you just don't sing it?
And sing something else. You don't have to sing when you wash your hands. It's just a nice tip. I like
Her
to
name
listen.
was Rio and she
Royal.
dances in the sand.
Yes. Hi, Royal.
Hey, Royal.
Black Parade, MCR. Yes. Let it go.
God, yeah. I think this would be a good hand washing song. Under the sea.
Under the sea. Alright, away from this. How
Away.
How do I draw a train?
I don't know, you're the one who's like, I can do art, let me on your channel. I was like, okay.
I can do art.
I can do the stuffs.
I can do it. I promise.
You know it, Manic, you know it.
What did he say?
Nothing. He said nothing. Quick, run!
So, I'm literally using a step-by-step guide at how to draw a train on how stuff works. So hopefully this will help me a lot in how to draw a fucking train. Because it turns out I ain't great with trains.
Oh, Royal, I love that song. I forgot how good that song is. Our house. Okay, I was doing it to the wrong theme.
Yeah.
I can't get the other. The really? With two cats in the yard. There we go, that's it. Business. Yes, the busyness. Well, George, I hope things work out for you, buddy. And you know I'm always here if you need to chat. I know I haven't been particularly around lately. I've not been. I've been a bit taken off my feet with the whole thing myself. But if you ever message me, I'm always here, dude. It might take my time to reply, but I will reply. I will be here for you if you need me.
Because L0v3Train loves and supports all of his followers.
George is my friend. I've known George for 7 years.
Nice.
If not longer. Yeah, he's an absolute dude. I love him to bits.
Toy.
You've probably met him. He went to school with us.
Did he?
Yeah, he was in my year. He was very fun. Do you remember an assembly? I don't know if you were in it. There was an assembly where someone dressed up as Dr. Dolittle and walked down the middle of the aisle.
Remember that.
I can't think of anything else major that he did while at college, at school that you'd know him from. Because although he was badass and cool, he was quite quiet.
Well, what year were you in when you did that?
I don't know. He must have been in like year 10, year 11. Into the unknown.
Into the unknown.
It has to be the Panic at the Disco.
Well, yeah.
Paint a spare room today. That's like a productive ass thing to do.
I love that.
Well done.
Super productive stuff to do.
Yeah, fair play, Royal. That's the mentality to have.
Yeah. Feeling that.
You dressed as Mr. Bean. That was on Red Nose Day.
Just a Zorro!
That's your 9.
That's so cool. I fucking love Zorro. Being that one time. That was year 9. Yeah, but okay, so like... What year were you in? When we did Bugsy Malone?
Oh, right. That's gotta be... Bugsy Malone was my... last...
You would have been year 10?
Year 10, year 11 was Bugsy Malone.
I was in year 8.
You know what? I think I was in year 11 because that was the whole thing. Because I was in year 11 and you were in year 9?
Year 8. Yes!
God, no. Hated me.
I was in year 8, dude.
No wonder I got so many funny looks.
This is the thing. But yeah, like, it's fine. Yeah, I was in year 8. But, like, this is the thing, is that when I was doing school shows, they wouldn't let us do them in year 11. Because we went on study leave before they happened.
Oh, so maybe it was year 10. I was Leroy.
Yes, Manic. I was, Fizzy. Anyone remembers that character. He sings Tomorrow. I had to tuck my hair into a cap. Just because he has that high note.
He's just singing the song in the chat.
I love that. We love musicals. Love musicals here.
Mr. Bombastic.
Mr. Bombastic. Fucking hell.
I wanted to be Fat Sam, but I didn't get the role. I was really gutted.
You're not sleazy enough for Fat Sam.
This is true, I'm not. Hamilton!
And I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. You know, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm gonna get the scholarship to King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but dag, I'm amazed and astonished. The problem is, I got a lot of... Oh, God.
You let me down, kiddo.
I know, but this is the thing, is that I got so in my head, and then I was there like...
I still haven't seen Hamilton.
I do know all the way through.
I didn't know. I still haven't seen Hamilton.
I will change that. Eventually. Well, we're about to have a lot of time to, you know,
Practice.
like, watch musicals. And Broadway HD is not sponsored, but is...
So does this mean when the isolation kicks in, you're still going to come see me?
No, I'll just chat to you over Discord.
Nah!
I'm sorry, if the isolation thing kicks in, I have to be at home. I have a 3-year-old.
This is true. This is true.
Who also likes musicals. Is anyone here a Beetlejuice musical fan?
What? Sorry?
Beetlejuice the musical?
Sing the music.
Yeah, because I'm not a dick who wants to summon a demon from the depths of hell to take, like, to... I mean, it wouldn't actually be as bad as anything else right now, would it? Maybe he'd fix things.
Beetlejuice.
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 Beetlejuice!
I was gonna go, because.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, being young and female doesn't mean that I'm an easy mark.
Oh, yeah.
From Les Musicals.
Oh, yeah.
And if anyone here is a Star Kid fan, that's double points. If you actually know who Star Kid are.
It would be
Triple
cool
points.
to maybe do like a movie night on the Discord. If I end up not being at work, we could do days or movie nights on the Discord.
You can do Panic at the Disco Into the Unknown. I could do the Adina Menzel Into the Unknown, so...
Gotta love Starkid. Manic, I swear I find more reasons to love you as the day go on. Like the days go on.
Love Starkid. Have you seen Black Friday? Have you seen Black Friday? Manic, tell me, have you seen Black Friday?
It wouldn't be the first time we'd summon a demon. This is true. This is true, George. This is why we still have to deal with that one thing we can't speak of.
What did you do?
We summoned a demon. Oh no, I just spoke of it!
Have you not seen Supernatural? Like, I mean, seriously.
Oh, I have Netflix.
Get the salt.
I have Netflix party too. Salt and iron. Salt and iron.
I mean, it's mainly ghosts. You need some holy water.
Burn and salt the body. Was it salt and burn the body? What was it? Salt, burn, salt.
Salt the burn. I had to hire Ghost Rider to get rid of it.
Yeah, I mean, we say we hired Ghost Rider. I paid George to light himself on fire and ride down the road. It had the same effect. It almost cost our souls. By that he means we nearly died. Do you remember when your glove caught fire? We were riding down the avenue and George's glove caught fire. You want a chocolate?
Yeah.
Which one?
Stella Fudge. Left fudge.
Fudge.
Do you want an egg?
Want an egg? Why would you say that?
Driver told me to.
Of course he did. Twat. Ready? Nice, nailed it.
You.
Show them. Show them. Chocolates. There you go. Now you can eat it.
What was the egg thing about?
So there's a parrot that says, "Do you want an egg?" And I don't know why. It's just the one day George started saying it constantly. It really fucks me off. And so yeah. So what I do back to him is that, you know, the baby that just stares out the window going, "I smell like." I just do that to him until he gets pissed off.
I really don't like that baby. Because she's obviously repeating it. And I'm like, why though?
Boyle, that sounds amazing. And Brennan would say, "I smell like steak." I mean, I probably do.
I mean, that didn't help.
What are you trying to do?
Just trying to get them to see the picture, because I think I'm doing a good job. Like, it's a wonky train, but it's a train. I think that's better.
You have a new one? What's your new one, buddy? Strawberry pencil.
Oh my god, a strawberry pencil.
What's a strawberry pencil?
Oh my god, a strawberry pencil. Oh, manic. I want a strawberry pencil. Google it.
Fine, I'll Google it.
Deja vu, the feeling you've heard this bull before.
Hey. Oh, they're sweets.
Yeah.
Oh. That's pretty nice.
So good. Fucking love strawberry pencils. Probably one of my favourite pick and mix sweets. What's everyone's favourite pick and mix sweets? Or are you more of a chocolate person? Because that's valid also.
I've never been much for sweets, to be honest. Like, if I went to a pick and mix, maybe Coke bottles or I like sour things.
I always knew you were a basic bitch.
Like me.
Nah, sour sweet's a sound. I love a good sour sweet.
Me watching Love Train late night stream. That's what Manic's doing right now.
Yes.
Just sitting there eating like strawberry pencils watching us.
Looking good, Manic.
I love that man. I love that man.
Don't we all? If you don't love Manic, what are you doing with your life? I don't know what's going on with these wheels, but we're getting there, and that's a start.
Yeah?
Yeah, come have a look.
Notice that my Discord is not
Bugging you?
Yeah. I hate notification things on my phone. You know when people have like 100 like email notifications? They don't.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, right.
I have
like,
to clear my email
go
every
through
day.
your emails. Christ.
Like, how do you not know that there's something like... How do you know there's not something urgent waiting for you on your email? Something that's really important. And you just ignored everything. Like, why would you do that to yourself? I'm on stage 5 of this 7-step guide to drawing a train. And honestly, guys, like, I ain't mad. Like, I've used the wrong end of my fucking thing, but here we are. There it is. Not mad. Feeling pretty good. Might give myself a little vape break.
Okay.
Royal. The puns.
What? Does he intend them?
He does.
That's a solid train.
Right!
It's a solid ass
The
train.
7-step guide to drawing a steam engine.
Bravo, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good ass train.
I'm good at following direction, apparently. Useful. Why am I gonna draw a thing? Oh shit. I missed a line.
Okay.
It's a paper train.
Oh god.
All these people must have been to my stream before because they intend their puns.
Oh yeah. This looks really weird. I promise you I'm not doing it. I'm just like getting rid of it.
It's okay. That's terrible.
How bad are the puns?
They're perfect.
Yeah.
Intend your puns, people. Intend your puns. Every day. 2 Weebus! Thanks, Manic. I know. You do gotta get to Jersey. Sorry, I'm catching up. I've been drawing. 11 ants are sitting on an elephant. The elephant shakes himself, and 10 ants fall down. There's only one left. The others are shouting supportively. Come on, Bob, choke him. I'm so done. That's the best thing I've read. Like, all day. It's not hard. I work in finance. But still. I feel that. Man, this surely has derailed.
Oh come on, that's a low blow by my standards.
I love it. All of you are fantastic. Keep it up. Oh, I think I realised what I'm gonna do.
Oh?
So I'm gonna do carts. And then I'm gonna like fill them with like love hearts or something.
Oh.
And then it will be a love train.
Oh, I see what you did there.
It'll be a love train.
Check it. Oh god.
Why do you never bring trains to a drinking party? Why do you never bring trains to a drinking party? They keep shouting, chug, chug, chug.
Well, that's all for the stream tonight, guys.
Good job, Royal. What sits on a tree and goes, ah, ah, ah. An owl who just had a major realization.
Aha! Aha!
You could do the smoke as a love heart. Oh, that's such a good idea. Like the steam from the steam train becoming like hearts as it puffs out the top. That's sweet, Manic.
It's a sweetie.
Oh no, that's such a good idea. I thought you meant try and vape in the shape of a heart, and I was like, I can't even do smoke rings. I can't do any tricks. You're creative, but you can't draw. That's fine. It's cool. Like, I've had such a block on creativity lately, so it's just nice to, like, share this with people. A guy with a pickaxe goes into a bar. The bartender says, sorry, but we can't serve minors here. Royal. L0v3Train's eyes just rolled like so far in the back of his head I thought he was having an aneurysm. And with that joke he might have been. So fucking good. Right, on with the drawing. It carries on.
I'm doing a sneak.
You're doing a sneaky watch. I don't know how much you can see from there, which is a shame, but I'm sure we'll get there.
I'll read out the puns to you as they come in.
Thank you. You have to say them as they were intended, though. You can't roll your eyes while you say them.
I will intend every pun that I read.
I should hope so.
A jumper cable walks into a bar. The bartender says, I'll serve you, but you better not start anything.
Hey, yeah, who was that?
That was Royal.
Yes, Royal.
A pianist who only plays in C minor walks into a bar. Oh, okay. I read that.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, a pianist who only plays in C minor walks into a bar. The bartender says, sorry, we don't serve minors.
With a pickaxe.
Oh. Different joke.
Oh. Oh, minors, right. That's another one that... Yes, Manic.
Light travels faster than sound. That's why some people appear bright until you hear them speak. Which one are you laughing at?
I was wondering why the ball was getting bigger. Then it hit me.
Hey.
That's one of my favourites, I think, like, as jokes go.
Two antennas met on a roof and fell in love. The wedding was okay, but the reception was incredible. Thank you very much, thank you.
That wasn't you. Who was it?
That was me.
No, it wasn't.
It was me.
No, it wasn't.
That was me.
No, it wasn't. Who was it?
Me.
Who was it?
Well, technically it was the Game Grumps, but me. It was me. Fuck off, it was me. No one said it.
It was Royal.
He didn't say that.
Yes, he did.
When?
Go up.
Jumper cable, pickaxe.
Manic. I have a few jokes about unemployed people, but none of them work.
Oh. Well, I didn't say it.
A dyslexic man walks into a bra.
A dyslexic man walks into a bra.
I think everyone's like, she likes puns? Here are all the puns. You guys should come along to my stream. Puns are the tea over there.
If you'd ever stream.
True. I played Portal the other time.
You've streamed on my channel more in the last year than you have in yours.
I mean, that's technically correct. But... it's harder to stream when there's a 3-year-old in the house.
Yeah, boil the hell out of it. How'd you make holy water? spoil the hell out of it.
Ew.
I have jokes about construction, but I haven't finished them yet. Well, when life gives you lemons, wait, when life gives you melons, you're dyslexic.
I want that on a t-shirt.
Hey, all's food. Woo-hoo. Brandon walks into a bar. Fuck. These new glasses are shit. So Allsford is my uncle. You want to say hi?
Hi. That is the best joke there. Hello.
This is the uncle.
Nice.
This is the uncle, the cool uncle.
You know, he talks about you a lot.
Shut up. Stop. No, don't tell him that.
Well, the fact that I had to ask, is he the uncle?
That's fair. This is fair. I talk about him a lot. He's my hero.
Aww.
There's a lot to talk about. This is true. This is true.
Confident to boot, loving that.
My poker game is the same as my origami game. I always fold. How did the picture end up in jail? It was framed. These are painful. These are painful.
That's so good. Keep going.
I renamed my iPod the Titanic, so when I plug it in, it says the Titanic is sinking. Will glass confirms be... Oh, will glass coffins be a success? Remains to be seen. Oh my god. Last night I dreamt I was swimming in the ocean. Last night I dreamt I was swimming in an ocean of orange soda, but it was just fantasy.
Yeah.
There's a lot to talk about here. A midget soccer escapes. A midget soccer escaped from jail. Oh, a midget sorcerer escaped from jail. People went out there for a small, medium at large.
Eee, that was so good.
That's a tough one. When did the sushi say? What did the sushi say to the bee? Sabi. Just watching Sausage Party. Totally fucked up. Is this the first time you've seen Sausage Party? Mate, that film is really, really broken.
It's so strange.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about it. I find it funny, but also want nothing to do with it.
Yeah, part of me when I see it, I'm like, oh, like, I should watch this. It was really funny, but then, like, I watch it and immediately regret everything I ever wanted in life. So I'm like, oh, yeah, I forgot parts of this existed. Help me.
I'm trying to think, like, what the worst bit in that film is for me. I think it's... What bit are you up to, Mike? How messed up has it got? Because it gets pretty messed up.
I mean, if you're close to the end, then...
It's just the douche. Anything the douche does.
It's not even the douche, though.
Everything the douche does.
Obviously, everything the douche does. Can we say douche?
Pretty sure we can. It's a female hygiene product.
I mean, it's not just for females, but okay.
Oh, the hygiene product. No? If we were using it in a malicious way, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah. So Ben's here. Oh my god, Ben is here? I got some shoes from my drug dealer recently. I don't know what he laced them with, but I've been tripping all day. Oh.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you for being here.
Oh no.
I can't believe I got fired from the calendar factory. All I did was take a day off.
Oh, I can't do this. I want to die.
And the bag it came in.
Oh god, comedy gold, comedy gold.
All of this is comedy gold.
Ben is my colleague who was in the room when we were talking on the phone the other day.
Oh, hi.
He's also the one you met up at GalaxyCon.
Oh, hi.
There we go.
Okay.
Do you want another chocolate?
The final touch. What final touches? I don't understand what you're wanting to do. I think it's finished. Oh, so I'm doing the 7 steps, and it's set literally step number 7 is add the final touches, and it's like.
I think it's just.
I think I'm done.
Your preferences, like if you want to add anything.
I don't. I think it also means like. Manic's just on a pun spree, and I'm so happy about it. Bless you.
Oh god.
I'm trying not to like knock things over. This is where we've got to so far, guys. This is L0v3Train. Uno train. There it is. England doesn't have a kidney bank, but it does have a Liverpool.
Kill me. End my suffering.
No! Intend your puns. All chemists know that alcohol is always a solution.
I sneezed and Ben said, virus!
God damn, Ben.
I'm fine.
I hate to inform you, but L0v3Train died. It's fine.
Welcome
I live here now.
This is mine now.
This is mine now. I don't have any small
fun
rubbers.
fact. Ben is also the person I was in the safety video with.
Oh my god, that safety video is just so good.
Has everyone seen the safety video yet?
If not, that's the next thing we're putting on while I try and sort out my life. Can you just... Too late.
Yeah, right.
Um...
Why did Adele cross the road to say hello from the other side?
Hello from the other side.
God damn. Alright, show off.
I literally, my entire stream is usually Twitch sings. Manic wants it on now.
Okay, hang on.
Come over and sort your life out while I sort my life out.
Alright. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this?
You can beat my shit as much as you like.
I'm thinking more...
Oh, more stream-wise?
Yeah. Probably the best way to do this is if I go here, do one of these, pause one of those, flick that down there, like...
Yeah, you can put that on there.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm just trying to find a rubber. Because I have one, it's just too big, like I need a small one.
If I do this... Alright, so me and Ben made this today.
You need to turn off the music.
Me and Ben made this today. Pretty damn chuffed with it. Not gonna lie, guys. Not gonna lie. Okay. Is the volume okay?
Right, what's the plan? Right.
Kick students out, go on Microsoft Teams, haul up in the staff room, grab a hand sanitizer, and wait for all this to blow over.
How's that for a slice of fried gold? But what if I want to self-isolate?
I've watched that so many times now. It's actually it's cursed. It's cursed.
Thank you, Ben. I just saw his Quinn can sing.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of my stuff is Twitch sings. Or I just do karaoke. Sometimes I spit bars because I can rap.
I like how it's always spit bars. Whenever you mention it, it's not
spit
oh,
fucking bars.
It's not like I can rhyme. It's I spit white hot fire. Yeah, boy.
Manic wants to do Twitch things with the both of us. I gotta say, I'm an attention hog when it comes to singing, so that wouldn't work. But L0v3Train can also sing.
I can't. I
Just
really can't.
saying.
Ben will vouch for me because I spend half my day singing at my desk.
He can
I
sing.
can't. I cannot.
He can carry a tune.
I can. I am tone deaf.
It's not true.
I'll happily.
We have been in many a musical together.
I will do bad karaoke with you. How about that?
I fucking love karaoke. The best.
The best.
And obviously, like, anyone next to me is gonna look so bad anyway.
Oh my god, Jesus.
My
dog
dog's
sings
sing
better than Brandon. When I occasionally step on his balls.
You made me laugh so hard that I choked.
Oh man.
That's so funny.
This is fair. I can't even deny it. My singing is not good. I'll do some
You
bad
can carry
karaoke.
a tune.
I'll do some bad karaoke.
You can carry a tune. Don't sell yourself short.
Ugh. Into the unknown.
Into the unknown. My voice isn't warmed up. I take these things very seriously. Because I used to do acting.
You still do, don't you?
No, it was like, I got into this, Bye, Ben!
Bye, Ben. Thanks for coming by, buddy.
Yeah, I gotta do like a... Yeah, so the last show that I was meant to be in, I really hated the script because there were 4 characters and 2 of them get together and then the other 2, it felt like it was meant because like the guy is much older than the girl and the girl's been through a lot of like care home stuff. And she talks about it, she talks about how she's like uneducated and everything else, and like it kind of turns, and like he's missing his daughter, she never really had a dad, so like they're developing this bond over, you know, wanting
Virus.
allergies.
To bullshit.
But yeah, like it's about trying to. It was like a pseudo parent relationship. But then at the very, very end, like in the last couple of pages, she kisses him. And it's like, that doesn't make any sense. Nothing about their relationship so far has suggested anything romantic.
Yeah.
And it felt wrong. And I was meant to be playing that girl. And I was like, no. Everything about this feels really forced. And because I was against that from the beginning, it made it really hard to learn my lines and get into the character and really like get into it. And the guy who I was like playing next to was also really uncomfortable with it because he was like more than twice my age.
Yeah.
And he was like, this is really like, no, I don't think this should be a piece that we do. And the director was like, oh, but no, this is for the arts, for the art. Is that like, no, this is not the message we want to be sending out to people that come watch our shows.
Yeah.
Like, it's a pseudo-parent relationship, and then we force romanticism on it. And that's just an awful way to look at things. So I was like, no, I'm not getting involved. And so I ended up doing stage management for that. I directed one of the pieces about suffragettes, which, by the way, was the best piece there. Not biased. And then, yeah, so I ended up stage managing for it instead. And then I decided I'd give myself a break because I was getting too stressed out between like work and everything else. Because doing a show, like I'd finish work, go to the art centre, do a show, pack up, set up for the next night, leave at like 11, go home, get like 5 hours sleep, and then do it all again for a whole week. And it's just like, doing a show is already really tough, and then on top of that, you know, not having weekends due to tech and handing out flyers and all this jazz. So I was like, you know what? It's fine. Luigi!
Hey, Lewis, how's it going, buddy? Also, Manic asked me to say, when the past, present, and future go camping, They always argue. It's intense, tense, intense.
Yes, Manic.
Yeah. You ever had sex while camping? It's fucking intense.
Oh, Manic, yes. Agreeing with me. That's such a good move. Because Brandon will tell you I'm always right.
She is always right. You expected me to say something else, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm here, dude. Night's going good. We're just doing a little bit of drawing. This is where we're at. This is my train. I'm doing some artwork for L0v3Train. So this is the beginnings. Manic came up with a really good idea to make the smoke kind of like love hearts, which I think is a really fantastic idea. I just got to think about how I'm going to get there. So let's do that bit now. While I think of how to do the carriages, because I followed a step-by-step guide for the train and now I don't know how to draw carriages. Maybe there's an extra thing. Oh my god. The next story that popped up was like why plague doctors were the stuff of nightmares.
Oh lord.
And I was like, what?
That's not foreshadowing. Choo-choo, and yes, heart smoke is... Hell yeah. Oh god, yeah, so you've met Luigi as well. At GalaxyCon.
Right.
Were you there the second day you were?
I was there like both days, yeah,
Do you
yeah.
remember the chap who had the long hair? He was in a bike jacket. I'll find a picture.
Okay.
Yeah, you met him that day.
I'm sure I did, but I was also running around after a 3-year-old who was like excited by everything, which is great, but also like a lot of work.
Pretty sure you met. I'm pretty sure.
Well, yeah, Manic, that's how I'm thinking of it too.
Look kind of like that.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
Damn it, it's in my head.
About trying to keep that heart shape, but also like make it look like smoke. That's what's getting to me right now. How long is this going for then? I guess until I'm done. Or until everyone gets bored of not really being able to see much.
I mean, this was real, like all our streams. It was very impromptu.
It'll probably just go on for as long as it can.
I would like to hang out with you. Go.
That's fine.
So we may have to call it for this time for us.
That's okay.
But people are enjoying it, right?
I hope they are.
And the thing is, I like having you on the stream, and I like having you here, so you know.
Well, that's good.
I know, right?
Because I am here, and I am on your stream. So if you didn't like it, that would be a bit of a bummer.
You like it too, don't you?
Well, yeah, otherwise I wouldn't be here. It's a no-brainer, dude.
Yeah. I'm straight. I want more. And I know I shouldn't. Oh my god. Oh, I found Star Wars.
So many me.
All of them.
Don't let Brandon sleep.
I'm sleepy. I wanna go home.
Oh, Royal made you a quick sketch. You know what you could do is have 2 like bad webcams for the both of you.
I need another webcam. I'm thinking about getting another one.
Into the unknown. I mean, I literally hear that song like every day because I have a 3-year-old that fucking loves Frozen. Or like loves the soundtrack but can't watch the movie.
Oh, I'm a little rapper love train. Look,
Let me see.
look at it.
Oh, I love it.
Right?
Yes.
Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that. I'm gonna save that. I'll save my fan art. Flying Royals other.
Okay, well, I don't know if this is what you were thinking, Manic, but this is the best I could do right now. And I know it doesn't look like perfect. Like, they're not great hearts. But it'll do, right? The best I could do right now.
You're doing a perfect job.
Thank you.
Right.
I love how I was like, I'm gonna do some painting, and now I'm like sketching in my art book. Okay. Should we see if I can replicate this?
You're inking it right now because it turned out snazzy. Ooh.
Yeah.
Looks so good. Hard to find.
And then make them pop. That's a good idea. They could be like bubbles instead of smoke. That would be cute. Well, I'll do that on this one because this is the big leagues. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go all the way back to the beginning and try and do this on the canvas. Do I want... Nah. I was thinking if I wanted like a different coloured background, but that would mean waiting for it to dry and then sketching, and that would just take time. Time that we do not have, I'm afraid.
Take all the time you need.
I mean, you want to hang out and it's already 20 to 12.
Oh, damn. Also, I'm gonna start editing Love Train streams. Dude, seriously, I'm trying so hard to find an editor that I like that knows me. I know I've got
No.
one from the neighborhood who dabs all the time.
Me?
No, he stabs people.
Oh, Jun.
Jun, yeah. I know that Jun has offered me a very good price to edit my stream, and I would not mind paying him. He does have to humour it. But at the same time, if I can give, although I really like his style and I really like the guy, before I pay him to, I want to see if any of the people I know who are into editing want to do it, because it's like, you know, it's like anything. If you're going to pay someone to do it, it'd be nice to pay like your mate. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But I mean, I've got Jun as a kind of like, that's the plan. If I can't find anyone I know. The only reason I want someone I know is because it means that I've got that kind of whole local. It's easier to get the files, and I know them, and yeah, you get one.
Yeah. Okay, good. This rubs out nice.
I tried to get a 2-hour stream edited down. I could at the absolute shortest. I got it down to about just under 30 minutes. So it's tough to get good content for less than 30 minutes. I found. You're drawing a toilet, right? Also, my uncle's asking, are you drawing a toilet?
Yep. Pretty much.
She's doing a self-portrait of me. Big old toilet.
Oof. It'd be messier than this if I was doing a portrait of you.
Well, he says I am full of it.
You're not wrong.
Hey!
I'm just saying.
Fight me.
I will.
And you'll win.
Yeah, I know. I'm a sassy broad. I can do this.
Girl's right. Come on. My uncle and my friend are just ganging up on me.
He's not wrong. I'm always right.
This is true, girls. You are right.
Just saying.
I am sometimes.
right.
I am occasionally right.
I don't know.
Occasionally.
I don't know.
Preach. These people bullying me.
If she can take on a 3-year-old, she can easily take you.
This is true. Yeah, fair enough. I can't win this one. Oh, Royal, I feel that. I've got a little brother, and I don't see him very often, because he lives in Scotland with my mum. But when I do see him, he's so hyperactive. I have like an hour of energy, and then I'm like, okay, buddy, go sit down for a bit. Let's play the quiet game.
Quiet game never works.
Oh, tell me about it.
They don't mind if they lose the quiet game. But God forbid they lose at puzzles, which isn't a competitive game.
How do you lose at puzzles?
It breaks before you finish it. I don't know how well this is gonna go, but
looking
we'll
pretty good to
give
me.
it a try. Thank you.
Right, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Well, hopefully you'll have like a nice little painting to put on your wall after I'm finished.
I have an autistic nephew with the fucking power of Satan. Loves to run around, tackle you, then run off. And watch videos on his tablet. That sounds like a normal kid these days.
Kids.
Or you know puzzles smart. I had a nephew like that. Fuck you! I'm the nephew. Yeah, but he grew up to be your best friend. Hey.
Trying to be all sentimental.
No, man. Wholesome content.
Wholesome
Yeah.
content. We come here for the wholesome content.
Yeah. Don't make me tell them what you did to me
What did I do?
when you were a bad person.
No.
I could embarrass you.
Please don't.
I won't.
I'm a different person
I'm not
now.
going to. It's a love train.
Yeah.
It's a love train.
Or it will be. When I'm done. We did the lighting, looking awesome, and high five Quinn for the sarcasm.
Hell yeah.
High five.
Hell yeah.
Extra points if you high five your screen.
So the lighting, I spent about £4 on my lighting setup. On Amazon, you can buy some dirt cheap USB lights for like to light up your keyboards and to help you read and stuff. That's all I got. Just got 2 of them. 2-point lighting. Simple.
I mean, lighting doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't. Like, ring lights and shit like that are super expensive.
I think I have to download. I think if you own the stream, you can download it. So what I'll do, Manic, is I'll download the stream and I'll put it. Actually, what you could do, Manic, if you go to my YouTube archive, you can download it from YouTube. With a free YouTube ripper. That should do it. Clip Grab's a free app you can get for Windows and Microsoft. That's the same thing. Windows and Apple that you can do to download YouTube videos. Not that I condone such things. Only download content that's yours, of course.
Or that you have permission to.
Yes, I give you permission to download mine.
Extra stipulations. Unless you're going to use it for fair use and not duplicate it. There are ways around it.
Into not condoning elite downloads. You wouldn't download a house? Yes, I fucking would.
If you could download a house, best time ever. It's the only way millennials will ever get a house.
3D printing. You wouldn't download a car. I would.
Watch me.
Ain't it?
Again, it's the 7-step guide. Which means it's a little bit easier. I'm digging the freckles.
What freckles?
I do.
Oh, you.
I have freckles.
Oh, she's. I mean, how? I mean, I can be. You can't I?
I fucking hope so.
She is a very beautiful young woman, and she's got.
Thank you.
She's got lovely freckles.
Yeah, well, my mum's ginger, so...
Just like that, you ruined it.
She is. It's a fact of life.
I'm so sorry.
Why are you sorry?
Your mum's ginger.
Hey, I'd kill to be ginger. I almost dyed my
I'm not
hair
gonna lie,
ginger.
Redheads are hot. Redheads are
I
hot.
fucking love gingers.
I've got a thing for redheads. Can't help it.
I mean, who wouldn't? That sounds weird.
Don't be ginger shaming, bro.
Your uncle is fantastic.
Yeah, right? I've been telling him this for weeks. Tell him.
A+ humor?
Oh, Quinn, do me a favour.
Yes.
Tell him to put his toys back in the pram.
Put your toys back in the pram?
Say it with gusto.
As in, like, first telling it to Hunter?
Yeah.
But, like, you don't keep toys in a pram.
No, so you know when they're saying, oh, I threw my toys out the pram.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell him to put his toys back in the pram.
Put your toys back in the pram.
Say, Mike, put your toys back in the pram.
What?
Say, Mike.
Mike.
Put your toys back in the pram.
Mike, put your toys back in the pram. He's like, oh, come on, man. Don't wanna. You'll do it now, young man. I swear to fucking God.
I love that man. He's my hero. I can talk about him enough.
Yeah, I know.
I talk about like 3 people.
It's me. One of them's me.
Yeah.
One of them's you.
Yep. Then one of them's Mike, which might as well be me.
I didn't ask to be born. I mean, that's
Oh,
truly fair, though.
none of us did.
Such a
That's on
fucking
the bus
time.
with me. Go to your room.
I mean, he's your uncle. He can tell you to go to your room.
Oh no, we passed that. That ship sailed a long
Did
time
anyone
ago.
just get scared of Mother Quinn for a sec? That's not even my proper mum voice. That was me being really confused as to why I was telling a grown man to put his toys back in the pram.
So Quinn has used her mum voice on me once. It is the scariest fucking shit I've ever
But
experienced.
it's the look. It's
Yeah.
not even the voice, it's the look.
It's very much all in the look.
I've got a great mum look.
Agreed. I didn't ask to be gluten free. I'm just way too fussy with food to be normal. Slam. Mike run into his room. Love it. Just like ABBA being blared out of his room. You turn that down, you little punk.
No, if he's blaring ABBA, it's okay, fine. For now.
Just thump, 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 slam.
It'd be if he
I've
started
been
playing...
treated by you since I don't know when.
The only time that I'd truly be like, turn that music down, would be dubstep.
Wop, 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 wop.
Wob, 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 wob. So I'd be like, this isn't a fucking rave!
You turn that up, you little punk. Oh, man.
It's like turning down their music. Like, normally they have it on a really high volume and they turn it down. Like, they're playing AC/DC and they turn it right down. And I'm like, you turn that back up!
Yeah.
Me, as a mother. God damn. Turns out I didn't need a B pencil, which is nice to know for future reference. B pencils, for anyone that doesn't know, tend to be softer, like the graphite's softer. So when you're doing sketches for painting, it just gives you a thicker line to work with. But I'm using an H right now and it's pretty okay. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. Just right now. And normally H's are harder to rub out as well. Royal. What kind of crazy sex line have I dialed into?
I mean... Hi, welcome to...
Oh god, stop.
Hi, welcome to the Corey Hotline. Tonight we're going to be saying things that rhyme with Corey. Story. Allegory.
Allegory was a good one.
Yeah.
Good job.
Bravo for picking up on the quote.
For the people at home that didn't see that, I nodded. Fuck, did I fuck this up? No. No, it's fine. This will do.
Aw. That's a bad one. That's a bad one, Lois. I was hoping B pencils made honey.
I can be wrong. Cave Johnson, Reconstructing Science.
Run away from it.
Brandon's running away, but I will ask him that question when he comes back. Shit. Did I didn't fuck up. We're all good. Well, I've got the proportions of the wheels wrong, but I didn't. Whoop. It's fine. How have you proved that I'm wrong when I haven't heard the song yet? Yes, I just said whoop. I'm allowed to be excited. Sometimes. Not judging here. You can judge me, I don't give a shit. You can judge me to your heart's content, that's your problem. Not mine. Although inside I'm just full anxiety. Oh, the Lemon song. I like them. I don't like the music. I like the words. Right. Okay. We're at the 5th stage of a 7-step program. This isn't as long as there's no wooing going on. Not in the Sims sense. Is this a Quinn Conversations Brandon's channel episode? It's not. I guess it could be. Maybe that should be an actual series. Where it's like, all of a sudden it's just me. I'm like, hi guys. Brandon doesn't know I'm actually in his room, but I'm on his L0v3Train stream now. Ha 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 ha. I'm hoping to do this again, like around Halloween time, to do another murder one. But next time it will be like with makeup and stuff. Aww. Thanks, Luigi. Feeling it. Feeling the love. Everyone should have self-love. But love from other people sometimes is also lovely. Okay. I'm just concentrating on some detailing for a minute, so I might be a bit quiet. Just while I do this a little bit. Oh, that's really fat. That shouldn't be that fat. Shit. Ah, fuck it. That's fine. I've hijacked the love train. I'm taking the shit to St. Ones. West is best. You love love, you don't have any, but you still love it. We love you, Manic. I think we need to normalize platonic love more. Like, I feel like being loving to people who you're not necessarily in a relationship with, like, that's something that should be celebrated. Everyone deserves love, and I don't think it should be, you find that one person and it's just, wow. It needs to be spreading the love to everyone. Even if it's just in like a comment to like a stranger, or like, you know, you just say I love you to your friends. Like, it's so important, I think. Maybe I'm just mushy. Who knows? It could be both. You do need to go to Jersey. True stories. Indeed. But yeah, Manic, if you ever, like, came over, give you the biggest hug, we do loads of hanging out, and oh, dude, the streams would be so legend. Like, literally. Yeah, Luigi. Don't cross the streams. Oh, damn. Such a mellow stream, guys. I think this is a nice way to end the week. Who needs to go out partying when you've got friends and drawing? I feel like I'm getting all Bob Ross right now, which isn't a bad thing. Freaking love Bob Ross. I need my chocolate. Just whack it. Everything's breaking. Although to be fair, this is like the first time it's broken on stream, so I feel like we're doing pretty well. So yeah, slap the devil out of it. Yeah. I hear it now. Oh shoot, this needs to be bigger. Getting that dang rubber out. Okay. What's great about this is that I'm going to paint over it, which means that I don't have to be super specific about things. Because there's going to be paint on it eventually, so... Not too bad. This needs to be on its side. He might be fetching snacks. Who knows? Who knows at this point, huh? Step 6. Also known as technically the final step. And then I can start painting. Which is so great.
Likes getting the munchies, apparently.
I see that.
Yeah. I mean, I do have muffins.
Do have muffins.
Can I steal my Red Bull from under you?
Yes.
Thank you.
You do you.
Oh, God. Can you get my Red Bull for me? Because I'm having issues.
Oh, God.
Yeah, right?
Why is it so difficult?
I do not know. Oh, thank you.
I did it.
You did the thing.
I did the thing.
You do the thing, you do it right, you don't fuck up.
That is how most things go. Yes, Brandon, well done.
Don't be tickling me.
No, don't tickle me, don't tickle me, don't tickle me. I'm making you a nice painting.
And you're ripping on me constantly.
Yeah, that's how this works.
I mean, that is how this works.
I steal your stream. I
heard, yeah.
I used your... I drew a lady tonight. The way that her eyes convinced me she was judging me hard. You're doing a great job, Quinn. He is the Muffin Man.
I am?
Are you the Muffin Man?
Yes, because I work in the muffin factory. When you were drawing this woman, Mike, were you actually staring at her on the train? Was that why she was looking at you with judging eyes?
That would make sense.
So me, when I go over and see Mike in the UK,
Right.
me, my cousin, and my auntie, and my uncle have this game. We haven't played it in a couple of years, but we have this game where when we sit on the tube, we have to try and make weird faces at each other. But weird, just like, they need to be weird enough to make the other person laugh, so it's clearly not our face. But they also need to be subtle enough that anyone else on the train could mistake it for just our normal face.
Ooh.
Right? So we just gotta like puff our cheeks out a little bit, or like make our mouths really small. And so all the people who don't know us are like, that's just that guy's face. But the people who do know us, it's like, dude, you're making a weird face. And it's one of my favourite games.
That's such a good game.
You do that one time.
Thank you. Wait, you talking to me?
this point, it looks really good.
You're literally in the same room as me. You could just walk over. If you really wanted to see it.
I mean, you picked that face once. Liked it so well. You know, right? You know it.
Excellent humour. Fantastic. Loving it. Okay. I replicated the drawing.
Nice.
Love the power plays by Quinn. You be the boss.
Oh, she's always the boss. Like, let's face it, she is clearly in charge. As I said, she came round today, I made her dinner, and then she was like, I want to draw. Can I draw on your stream? And I was like, I guess so. I literally cooked, and then she took my stream. The girl is in charge. And I'm okay with that.
You kind of have to be. It's like the whole dynamic of our friendship.
Yeah, Mike, we had fajitas. I'll make you fajitas when all this bloody rubbish blows over and you come over. I've been like an uncle to you. You son of a bitch. Oh, man. I've been like a nephew to you. Promotion 2 to channel head. Ah, cheers, mate, yeah. I'm the pretty face, Quinn's the skill. Right, I think we got that the wrong way around.
No, you're correct.
You have a pretty face.
That doesn't matter, I still have the skill.
So you have the pretty face and the skill?
You gotta have something. I'll let you win that one.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate the,
How's that, Manic? How's that?
Oh, lordy.
With the hearts. What do you think? Nice.
Well, I
Toy.
don't want to play COD Warfare. I don't like Battle Royale. Once you were the master, now you're the floozy. Oh my god. I don't want to be a floozy.
Aw, it's not all that bad.
Quinn, am I...
No, it's not all that
When
bad.
did that happen?
It's fine.
That can be the wild card. With the heart of gold. That's something. Aww. I will think about it. How about that? I will give it a solid thunk.
Give it a solid thunk. Try to do some
I
like
think
rough.
with the glove puppet. Oh god. Oh, Manic, thanks, buddy.
What's he saying?
He's like, you'll be my Twitch Prime as long as I have Prime.
Aww,
Sweet, eh?
love that.
It'll be way weird. Yeah, it'll be way weird. You basically just suggested that Quinn's gonna fist me.
Oh god, what? Excuse me?
Mike's being weird. In the best and worst way.
Good old Mike.
Uncle Mike.
I mean, he's not my uncle.
He's everyone's uncle.
Okay.
I mean, it's a Friday night. God. Oh, Uncle Mike. Uncle Buck. Forgot about Uncle Buck. Uncle Scrooge. There goes Mr. Humbug. There goes Mr. Grimm. He's McDuck. I want a big old Scrooge McDuck vault money.
Yeah.
It's somehow a liquid, even though it's loads of like solids. Got the fucking pub, bro. The fucking pubs. Just get some beer. You know, here's the secret, buddy. Buying beer from the shops is cheaper. You should open a pub. You should open the only pub and make millions.
Call it the Winchester.
Wait for everything to blow over. Quinn, Lewis wants to know how we know each other.
We went to school together as the short version.
You don't have to tell the long version.
I mean, in the long version, I'm an asshole. I mean, obviously, all worked out. We're friends now, but
Yeah,
I was an
You
asshole.
redeem yourself. Redeem yourself.
But I was such an asshole.
Yeah, okay.
I was a really bad person back then.
I've forgiven you, though.
You have. A terrible mistake, really.
I mean, it took 6 years, but I forgive you.
God, it took so long. Thank you for forgiving me.
Oh, shut up. None of that. None of that.
Are we not getting cushy and emotional now?
Not on stream.
Okay.
I'm gonna have that conversation. We're not having it now.
Awesome. Good to know. Oh, I'm the asshole. Did your uncle know?
I don't know. Oh no! Oh, you're the asshole. He's saying that he thinks I'm the asshole. Yeah.
I was indeed the asshole back then. Not anymore.
No, you're not. You're not.
I've done a lot of self-reflection.
Home drinking doesn't cut it. They meet on a train. I love the train.
He's like, I've heard of you.
Yeah, I talk about your.
God, I hope so.
Yeah. You're like my best friend at the moment.
You're my best friend at the moment. Here we go, guys.
I'm not gonna read that out.
It does say Love Train, but obviously you guys can't see it the right way around, so it looks a bit weird from your guys' perspective, I think.
Hold up.
Yeah? Okay, now it's time to paint. Finally, we got there.
We might actually be done by one.
We might be done by one. So, classic red for the Love Train.
We don't need to flip it yet. I'll flip it when it's finished.
Flip it to camera. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it.
Big reveal.
The big reveal at the end.
Yeah.
My red is not working. Try my newer reds. So I have. Oh, that looks orange. I have a crimson and I have a brilliant red. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put them both
I've
out.
never heard one streamer say asshole so much. Achievement unlocked, yes. Okay, so I am going to tell you some bits about how I know Quinn.
Oh god. Go
Only
on
the
then.
good bits, because it shines me in a good light.
Okay. If
So-
you want to, you don't have to.
Okay, so me and Quinn used to do some we did a show together. Two shows. We did 2 shows together. One was Odyssey.
Oh yeah, we did Odyssey together.
Yeah.
Was the first one I ever did.
It
That
was
was
the
a
first
really
I
good
ever
one.
did. Yeah.
I really liked Odyssey.
Yeah. I had one line. Who cares?
I was in the
Us.
pre-show, but the pre-show was all ad-lib, was all improv. So, and I got an award for the best improvisation at the after-cast party. But it was something stupid like the most gossipy slave or something. I loved it. My favorite thing.
But yeah, so me and Quinn, we used to walk to school together. What else? Did I walk you home?
I think some days you did.
Yeah, sometimes I'd walk her home. How did we meet?
Didn't we meet in Bugsy Malone? So you'd walk me home from rehearsal.
And we just had the right timing to walk to college together, walk to school together.
Yeah, I think most of the time it was just
No,
coincidence.
did I not know you before that?
I don't think so.
I think walking to school what made us close.
Yeah, but I think the walking to school thing was mainly just really good timing because like I was really bad at getting up in the mornings.
So, confession time. We would purposely get the later bus.
Aww.
Shut
What
up.
a cutie pie.
Shut up.
Because you
Wow.
knew I was a lazy bitch.
I would purposely get the later bus because I knew that if I got the second bus, I would walk past your house around the time that you left. There's more of a chance of us walking to school. I swear you used to meet me though. I swear there was a point where you would meet me. Maybe towards the pinnacle point.
Well, if I went a little bit too late and you'd already walked past my house, I'd run up to you to catch up. Specifically. Sometimes I'd even like run all the way to school
Gay.
thinking I might catch you. Don't!
Yay!
You can shut up,
Okay.
Mr.
So,
I get the light bus.
yeah, fair. So, yeah, we were Bugsy Malone together, and it's probably okay to say that back then I had a fairly substantial crush on Quinn. I think it's.
Can I
fair
tell
to
them the Valentine story?
say. Yeah, go on.
Okay, so basically, I'm going to tell it from my perspective. So, we were at Bugsy Malone, and Bugsy Malone was being put on over, like, Valentine's Day. So, we were, like, in the art centre, in, like, the theatre.
Wait, before you say any more, have you read what Mike said?
I have that on DVD. Oh, God. Don't watch it. Don't. We, like, watched it recently, and I just forgot how cringy it was. So bad.
Simon's here. Hey, Simon. We've turned the sound effects off because Quinn's drawing and I don't want her to jump and like mess up her drawing. But hey.
And then basically, so yeah, we were doing Bugs Malone and we were in the theatre, like as in like the whole cast were like in the theatre preparing for the show, and my friend Megan pulls me aside and she's like, oh my God, you'll never believe what I just found in my dressing room. And I'm like, oh my God, a Valentine? That's so cute. And she's like, oh my God, read it. So I'm like, oh, this is so sweet. And I'm like reading like the little card that came with it. And it was like red ink on like black paper, like printed out paper. And I was reading it. And then it said my name and not Megan's, like halfway down. And I was like, I literally did like a double take. I was like, wait, what? But he didn't put his name on it. I knew who it was. Like, I worked it out. Like, pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I think you signed it K.
I sounded...
You signed it K.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's how I worked it out. It was Kempster.
Damn. What about the other thing?
And then she handed over a fake flower, which was a black rose, which is my second favourite flower. And I actually love fake flowers. So I was bowled over. Did you spray it with like some sort of like perfume as well? Because it smelled really nice.
Come on, man, don't call me out like this.
I'm gonna call you out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew you did. You don't have to say anything more, but just like I wanted the confirmation.
Yeah,
because it was so.
I sprayed it with the same stuff that I used to wear.
Yeah, I could tell, and that was really cute as well. So yeah, so that was kind of like how that went, and then I was an asshole, so we're not going to go any further with the story. But we don't talk about this anymore.
No, right? But I did also ask her out that night.
He did, and I said yes, and like all the way. Yeah, there we go. Kind of like that. Because recently he decided to go down a trip on memory lane and get me some more black roses, which was very nice of him.
We started hanging out again. I thought, fuck it.
It was nice. I really like the gesture. And I really love black flowers, so...
And then mask up gross.
This has just turned into story time.
I enjoyed it. It was nice. Like, the thing is...
Have you never actually... I don't think you've ever heard the story from my side, though, like,
No,
how I
didn't realise
got
that
it.
I didn't realise that Meg got it.
Did she not?
No.
Tell me. I thought you handed it to her to hand to me.
I might have. I don't know. So, from my perspective, we were doing this show for like 4 days.
Yeah.
And for
Including a matinee.
Yeah. And for those 4 days, I was trying to work up the courage to give her this card and this rose. And just kind of be really sweet and romantic. But even back then, I was clearly not the lady killer that I am today. And so, in the end, I just sort of gave up and gave it to... I can't remember... Oh, God. I can't remember exactly what I did. Now that you've mentioned it, it does ring a bell that I would have gave it to Meg to give to you. Because I did talk to her about you.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
But yeah, she, I didn't hear much about it until, like, the end. And then you kind of came up to me and you were like, I know it's you. I was like, oh, fuck!
It wasn't hard to figure out, Brandon.
Okay, I'm sorry, Christ.
Don't look in his loft.
What? Oh, yeah, don't look at my loft. There's a shrine to you now.
I mean, I saw the one in the wardrobe. It's fine. You can have
fine.
multiple.
It's fine.
Man, it's a really good idea for the hearts. I'll probably do that. I took a bit of inspiration from Quinn for the train shape. Aww. Thank you for sharing, but also sorry for bringing it up.
That's okay, I'm having fun. I'm okay with it. Are you okay with it?
I didn't think he did bring it up. I just feel like the conversation went there naturally. So I'm happy.
But here comes the best. Here comes, in my opinion, the best bit.
Yeah.
So I asked her out, and she said no. And then 2 days later, she came back around and was like, "Yeah, I wanna try this." And yeah, it was nice.
And then I was an asshole.
And then you were an asshole, but that's okay. I've forgiven you. And now we're best friends. I've put you thoroughly in the friend zone.
Indeed.
And you gotta just live with that.
I mean, whatever makes you comfortable, boo.
Hey!
It's all good.
Fight me.
I'd win.
You would win.
I'm trying to figure out where the lines would go and what colours it would be. Thank you for coming to our TED Talk.
I love it. No, this has been lovely. This is the type of stuff I like. You're our quick draw done. Now to rest and watch the stream. Hell yeah, Royal.
Black for those rings?
The train.
Oh. You mean for the wheels? Like down here? What do you mean? At least it works for you, love train. Every grand romantic gesture I've ever done got me laughed at. Oh.
So, on my uncle's shelf.
That's so cute.
Right?
I love that.
And my uncle has a little black rose on his shelf as well. Clearly, it's a symbol of a romantic guy.
If you say so.
Hey!
No, it was a really nice gesture. And it was something that I brought up, like...
You brought it up and that's
I brought it up in the theatre when I was just, like, we were all just sat in the seats eating lunch.
You didn't mention it to me. You never mentioned it to me.
This is the thing, is that I mentioned it, like, you may not have heard me say it, but it was literally like either the day or like 2 days before you gave it to me. I was in the theatre talking about Black Roses.
Yeah.
And you may not have been there.
I
But
didn't
that's
know,
the
I
weird
didn't
thing.
know about it. I didn't know.
No,
about
that's.
it. 'Cause
I'm
I-
not saying that you. I'm not saying
I know.
that you did. I'm just saying that it's really, really cool how I'd been talking about it a couple days beforehand.
Yeah.
And then you just come up with this like
Because
amazing idea, and it's so nice. Well, not idea,
I
as in
remember
like
my
you gave me the
parents being
rose.
like, you can't give a girl a black rose. That's really, you can't do that. And I was like, tough, I'm doing it.
But also at the same time, you were like, don't worry, she'll like it.
Yeah.
Like, I know.
And so we leave this episode of Life is Strange. Oh god.
What?
This is very Life is Strange.
Yeah. Oh my god, I started playing Life is Strange.
I do a lot of grand romantic gestures. I love Life is Strange. Do you not like it?
No, I started playing it. I finished it, like, off stream, but I started it on stream. And I didn't finish it. Should finish it.
I think Mike's heading out.
Okay, see you later.
Bye, Mike. Thanks for coming by, buddy. I'll give you a shout tomorrow. We'll catch up.
Nice to meet you.
Love you, buddy.
Don't be gay.
Hey. Michael.
Also, if anyone who thinks I'm being offensive, I can say that I'm bi. Thank you. I just thought I'd add that in there because I know that some people will be like, eek. And I'm like, dude, I'm LGBT. I can say whatever the fuck I want.
Well, exactly. That's it. A lot of the time, just it's something that Mike's been trying to teach me for years, that the person that I'm meant to end up with is gonna like me for me. I don't need to put on some big crazy persona unless it's my crazy persona. Because okay, I'm a bit of a broken toy. And I'm not,
Shut up, you're awesome.
I am. I'm awesome and incredible. And I'm cool. I'm a cool guy. I know this. But I'm also a bit of a broken toy. And I've got baggage, as everyone does. And I have my own little bits to out. But trying to hide those isn't gonna work out well. And it's one of those cliches of, you got to be you from the beginning, otherwise you're not gonna, at some point you're gonna break, and that person's not gonna like the bits that you hide. You got to be you, and they got to like you for you. And I know it's a cliche, but it's very true, and it's something that I've been struggling to kind of get used to over the years. And it's only been in the last 2 years that I've really kind of hit a point where I'm happy enough with who I am, that when I meet people, I am just me. And weirdly, it has worked out rather well, in the sense that I've had a lot more opportunities than I used to. But yeah, weird. Treating people like humans and just being you, talking normally, it's the way to go. You don't need to make some big effort on it. If you do, then that person, you're kind of leaving yourself up to a person who's going to need you to always be making that big effort.
Well, unless, of course, like, you both do grand romantic gestures for each other.
Yeah, so this is it. I am a grand romantic gesture person. It's who I am. Like, that isn't me making loads of effort. It's just me doing something that I enjoy. Like, I like doing romantic things. So, I wish I could say that I'm attracted to people who are the same, but it would appear that in my track history would say otherwise. But yeah, maybe that's something I need to eye out for. But yeah, you are right. If you're both, you got to match what the other person puts in. And if you're the one putting in all the effort, then you need to start thinking about it, I suppose.
And if you wake up one day and realize that you're not putting in much effort, or you realize at any point, literally just start making an effort. Don't be that guy.
Yeah. But ask the question though: if you're not making that effort, is no one?
I mean, yeah, there's like
Maybe
valid
it's not
questions
like
like that. Of course there are.
This is it. It's very easy to become comfortable.
Hmm.
In my book, I cover
Go on,
this.
plug it. Plug your book.
In my book, Beginner's Journey into Love, I cover a lot of these topics. It's on Amazon.
Go buy it.
Go check it out.
Go buy it, kids.
You buy it, I'll sign it. Sell my soul to the devil.
Luigi being like, shut up, you're awesome. Sing it, Quinn. Shut up, you're awesome.
I start making sound effects of you just singing like.
Can be other things that people can do.
Sign my Kindle. I'll do it. I'll fucking do it.
Some teenagers are cunts. I was a terrible teenager.
Oh yeah, this is it. Like, you've got to be careful because if you do a big gesture and someone isn't used to that, you can put them on the spot. You've got to.
I mean, no, for sure. I mean, my
build
friends,
them up to it.
a couple of my friends recently just broke up, and it was because he's never been used to big romantic gestures, like giving or receiving, just doesn't do it. And she's I'll put in effort for you if you put in effort for me kind of person. And he was doing minimal effort and she was giving him everything. And they ended up breaking up because of it. Because even though she communicated with him saying, like, this is how I do things, and, like, I don't want to change you, but, like, just a little bit of something would be great.
This is it.
And he was just never happy with anything she did.
This is it. I'm a very romantic person. I'm very gesture-ish.
I know.
I'm quite.
Even just as a friend, that's what you're like, though, as well.
Is there like a way of saying I'm very touchy without it sounding so creepy? Like I'd say I'm very.
You're
if I say,
very cuddly.
Yeah, like I like to cuddle and I like to like hold hands, stuff like that. You know.
Yeah, which is entirely valid.
Human contact is it's very important to me.
It's wildly underrated.
Yeah. So I've been in relationships where the other person has been not very romantic, not very affectionate, not very contact, cuddly. I don't know. And it was tough because I do need. I'm one of those people because I do struggle with my mental health. I do need reassurance. And I do need affection and stuff. I do.
Yeah.
You know. So, it can be a good and a bad thing. I personally. Yeah.
I personally think that the way that you react to, like, personal space is so great. Like, you always double or triple check with people. Doesn't matter who they are. You're always like, can I hug you? Is this okay? And it's like, it's so nice. It's like kind of refreshing, actually, to find someone who's so conscious. Like, you know that that's something that you would like, but you also, like, you double check that other people are okay with that too.
Well,
And it's really important. I mean, you say, oh yeah, but there are lots of people that don't do that.
That's true.
Like, some guys are like, oh, but we're friends, we can hug. And it's like, well, maybe I don't want to today.
Yeah. So I'm just looking at Royal's drawing of me as a rapper. I love it.
So good, dude.
He inked and coloured it.
Oh, show me. Yes.
Yes.
That goes on the wall.
I need a beard though.
I mean, there is that. Yeah, you did. You forgot the beard.
But I love it. Every time I go in a general, I just see fucking Manic eating his strawberry straw.
God, Manic.
I love it.
But we all love Manic. What a babe.
Right?
What an absolute babe.
Exactly. I have banned. Yes, I have.
Excuse me?
I have banned my name because I don't want. To begin with, I didn't want people saying my full name or anything. I was going to just go by L0v3Train, but then just over time, I've said my name, so I'm like, you know what, fuck it. But I do want to be a bit careful with it. I don't want to. I want to discourage it a little bit. No beard and meat equals no power. This is true.
Too true.
I know it's on my book, but like, that's different. I guess. Not really different, is it? Alright, you got me there. Fair enough, it's a fair cop.
What are they saying?
They're like, you can't hide your name, it's on your book. I'm like, this is true, it is on my book.
They ain't wrong.
Can't really publish a book under the name L0v3Train. People probably think a bit weird.
Especially because it's about the subject.
I'm working on my second book then.
Exciting!
I told you the premise.
No.
Would you like to know?
I would, if you're happy to share it on stream right now.
I mean, yeah. I'll tell you like the rough gist of it without too many details.
Got it.
I think it's gonna be called The Depth of Imagination.
Oh, I love that.
And it's about a boy. It's about two brothers, and one of them turns out to be an imaginary friend. You okay there, kiddo?
Yeah.
And one of them turns out to be an imaginary friend. And then one day the brother stops believing in the imaginary friend, so the other one disappears. But he wakes up in a new house with a new child. And it's like the life cycle of an imaginary friend.
That's cute.
And so as the book goes on, he has a number of different children companions, like these kind of like
different kids that need him.
yeah. And sometimes it's a boy, sometimes it's a girl, sometimes it's a kid who's dying. Sometimes it's a kid who's really mean. Sometimes it's a kid who's nice. There's going to be one time it's an adult.
Oh, interesting.
And there's a big twist at the end that I'm not going to spoil. But it's
That's a really cool premise.
but basically,
Kind of like Drop Dead Fred.
yeah, it's very Drop Dead Fred-esque. Except I didn't realise how close to Drop Dead Fred it was until literally 2 days ago, when my friend was like, when Ben, my colleague, was like, "Oh, so it's like Drop Dead Fred." I was like, "Fuck, it is." Very close to Drop Dead Fred, but also not at all. It's the premise that imaginary friends are be alive in their own beings, and they can change between.
So it's a mixture of the episode of Supernatural with the imaginary friends and
Drop Dead Friend.
no, and what's that movie?
I think
It's the movie where somebody wakes up in a different body every day and they live like a day in the life of someone else.
Your shoes.
No.
I think it's more. It could be. I would say it's more like a mix between Drop Dead Fred and the Time Traveler's Wife. Because the imaginary friend keeps getting older, but he starts life as a child and he thinks he's his brother. He doesn't realise he's imaginary.
That's a little bit heartbreaking to me. Gotta say.
It's,
a
yeah,
little
that's the
bit
point.
heartbreaking.
This book it does have some heartbreaks in.
Not a fan of that.
Thank you, Simon. I appreciate the hell out of that. I was really struggling to find people to do it last time.
I too would like to be a part of the proofreading and editing stages. If that counts for anything. Are you listening?
I zoned out, sorry.
I too would like to be part of the proofreading and editing stages.
Thank you.
Thank you. I freaking love novels. I'm also like a huge fucking nerd. But I also, at the same time, I have written a book. Like a full novel that will never see the light of day.
The fanfic.
No, it's not. But when I was writing it, I was doing Charlie and the Chocolate Factory at school. The thing is, I was reading a lot of like fantasy novels at the same time. And so I wrote this book and I was like, oh, this is so cool. And then like, I shared it on like, what's that site? What's something or other? Wattpad.
I know what you mean.
Something. And I so shared it on that and I was like, oh guys, like I really love your input. Be really cool to hear from you, kind of thing. And they were like, oh well, this is just this book. And I was like, oh, I mean, you're not wrong. It is like the premise is similar. Like the characters are different and like it's a different vibe. And I'm taking it in a different direction, but you are correct. The premise is the same. But I decided I'd leave it because I didn't want...
To be fair, though, there are 7 stories that exist.
But I didn't want people to be like, oh yeah, you just copied it from that. Because I actually thought at the time that I had a really cool idea. But it was a book that I'd read around the same time. But I read a lot of books back then, so... I didn't quite realise.
Ben, tell people about D&D.
About my one-shot?
Yeah, they want to know when that's happening.
Well, I kind of need to sort out a lot of stuff at home right now. Because of the whole pandemic situation. My son's nursery is closed and I'm still working. So right now, it's just really difficult to kind of figure out when it's going to be happening. But I can give you some details about... Because it's a one-shot I've been looking at doing for a while. So I can tell you some details about it if you want to know anything. I can give you a basic premise as to what it's going to be like, if you'd like that. Yeah, Charlie St. Cloud. Kind of, but I mean, he did actually lose his brother in that one. Spoiler alert, sorry. I'm actually just colouring this random colours now. I'm not sure what colours everything's meant to be, but we'll just go with this because it's looking alright. That's the plan now. Is if it looks okay, then it must be okay.
They would like me.
About the storyline.
Yeah.
Okay, so the way that it's gonna start is you wake up in the foyer of a mansion. All the lights are off. Behind you is a massive staircase which has corridors that lead off to both sides. In front of you, you can see a front door with massive, like, sugar glass windows on either side. It's dusty. It's obvious no one's been there for a while. It smells murky and old. It's like a 20s, like the decorations sort of like circa 20s. And you can see up to 7 other people in the room with you. What do you do? And from there, you have to try and escape the mansion in any way you can. There are multiple ways out if you get the dice rolls or are clever enough to figure out how to do it. And there are puzzles.
I throw Manic through the window and climb out.
Wait, I'm not gonna... That's a spoiler there. I have thought of that.
Oh.
Obviously, it's the first thing I thought of.
I
people
open the
throwing
door.
stuff through...
I open the door and walk out.
Locked.
Cut
Are
the
you not
table-
gonna...
I cut the table in half.
What table?
I cut the table in half.
What table?
I cut Manic in half.
Okay.
And then I put it back together to make a hole, and I climb through the hole.
The hole spits you back out?
Shit.
Wait until the game. Exactly, Simon. You all about that? You rip up the carpet and like, oh, good luck with that one. I've thought of a lot of stuff. Like, I know what people are like. I know that all they really want to, like, they'll just try and break it as much as they can. So I do actually, like, there's like overarching things which kind of cover those possibilities. So I'm fine with you guys trying to break it. I'd love for you guys to do that because I've thought of a lot of stuff. So it'd be nice for people to really push the limits of the game. And the ending... It all ends the same way, like it tries to lead you to the same sort of ending, but there is like a couple of alternative endings. But the ultimate ending is always the same. Which isn't a spoiler. Because I feel like most games do that. Oh shit. Ah, I saved it. Got any other comments?
Yeah, they're all basically saying how much they want to do.
Yeah, it took me a long time to like plan it out, but it's one of those things where I'm like, oh, it's such a cool idea, and I like ran with it, and I talked to a lot of people. Like I talked to my theatre troupe when I was with them about it, and I was like, if you were going to play a game like this, how would you break it? And so they gave me loads of ideas. It's kind of, and the mansion itself, if you've seen the film Clue, it's based off of that house, this setup, and I've got a floor plan. Oh, like, special hint, if you look in the right places, you'll find the floor plan. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you will have time or look in all the right places.
I think all we need is about a week's notice, so if you let me know when things are looking more calm, I'll throw out the message and do it.
Yeah, that sounds good. I mean, I really want to. Like, I've been trying to, like, get people together. Like, I've done this one shot once with an impromptu people, and it went from 12 p.m. till, like, 1 o'clock in the morning. It's a really long one shot. Because there's so many possibilities and so many things that you can do, I feel like it would be unfair to expect it not to last quite a long time. So if it is a one shot that we then have to, like, you know, sort out and extend a little bit into being a couple of sessions, then I'm happy with that. If you guys want to explore the world I've built, then I'm happy to oblige. You have to read out the stuff because I'm painting before my paint's dry.
So Will said he's making Cluedo 2 for his CP science project. So basically murder mystery D&D.
Fucking love that.
Manic says, okay, fun. I take out my phone and search the internet for the floor plan of the LDG building I'm in.
Oh, dude, like, you all get a character sheet, and on the character sheet has the last thing that your character remembers and all objects on your character. Does not include a phone for anyone, I can confirm.
Weebus has stabbed himself.
Oh, Weebus. What do you like?
Read me like one of your French girls, Jack. Rip.
I think I've got, like, answers for pretty much everything. I'd like to think.
Why am I here? What is the meaning of life?
Oh god, 42.
Yes, good girl. Why is the sky blue?
Actually, it's because, like, a lot of the... So, little particles of sky are slightly tinted blue. So, the more that you put together... So, you look up and you can see the blue in the sky. But if you look across, you can also see the blue. Like, if you look across the ocean, for example, you see the blue far ahead. So, it's actually just the more collective sky that's in front of you, the more of the blue tinge you see, because it builds up. I read this in a science book in year 5 called Why is Snot Green? It's my favourite book. So, everyone, like, there was, like, 5 of us in the class who got to, like, look at and choose a book to win a prize, like best science book for kids. So I read a lot of science books and I fucking love science, and I read this book and I was obsessed. I read it through and through and through and through and through, and I voted for this book. I was like, this is the best, it's the most informative, it's funny, it's done in like a question answer, so like you're kind of like asking questions to the author. It's like a conversation. I was like, it's so clever, this one should win. And everyone voted for the fucking picture book that had no information in it. And I was like, you all suck. Like, eat shit.
White light passes through our atmosphere. Tiny air molecules it to scatter. Therefore, blue light is scattered more ready. Scattered more than red light. Sky appears blue during the day. It is because of reflection, ocean, and thus air. I thought the ocean's blue because it reflected the sky. The other way around.
No other way around. It's like also water particles are the same. Like water particles are like tinted a certain amount of blue. And that's why when you look down it looks really, so like in the deeper, so you know like helicopter shots over the ocean, and as it goes past the deeper parts of the ocean it gets bluer.
Yeah.
That's why there's more water.
Ah. Really good.
Thank you. I'm just guessing the colours. Thank you. Does it get to go up on the wall?
Of course it gets to go up on the wall.
Yeah. A Love Train painting done on a Love Train stream. not as bright as I wanted it to be, but I think it will do.
And we can always go over it off stream.
No, I think it's just the colors I'm using. Like, they're not the best acrylics. Like, they're quite cheap. So, like, they're not great. But, hey, as long as I still get to, like, do my stuff, I'm all good.
Yeah, boy.
Okay. I'm almost done.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's left?
I'm just doing some little details, like the train track. And then I need to do the hearts and the outline of the love train bit. I'm really glad this went well, because otherwise it would have been a shit show. Doesn't always go this fabulously.
I mean, everything I've seen you've done has been. I was showing your art off on stream yesterday.
I know, I was there.
You went there at the beginning when I was doing it.
Oh. That's super cute though. Thank you.
What?
For showing off my art.
Oh, right. I was like, oh, I didn't.
It was just so nice of you.
There are 10 types of people. Those who understand binary and those that don't. That's an IT joke. 10 in binary is not 10 as in 1 and 0 rather than 10.
Yeah, I know what binary is.
Oh, really? So you're what? You're okay. Well, I'll shut right up then.
Not mansplaining.
I'm not mansplain. Fuck off. Okay, you wait till that camera's off.
I know. Guys, save me. He's gonna beat the shit out of me.
You fell. Casual. Yeah.
You don't know I'd win.
Yeah, I know. I fell. I know it's 1 and 0. I know it's. Oh, fuck's sake.
It's because you tried to explain it to me and now everyone's coming for you.
I'm sorry. That was beautiful. You sounded like a penguin. Chicks. Feathers in a ruffle.
It's really ruffling my feathers.
Like you guys are quite a twit.
Oh my god, it's such a good. Okay, so what we're referencing here is Holy Musical Batman by Starkid. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. If you're a nerd like us, you will love it.
Oh god, Royal. I once fell into a doorknob for real, and my teacher thought my dad hit me. Oh man, I don't know how to react to that. I'm sorry you fell into a doorknob.
It's hard when you're clumsy.
Today someone referred to the start menu as the Windows thing.
Oh. Oh, that makes me sad. The IT team at my work actually love me because I try and fix my problems before I have to get them involved. So sometimes it's like an admin thing, like I have to they have to be there to sort it out because I literally don't have access.
Have I ever told you the worst IT story that ever occurred?
No.
So, I got a phone call while I was at the help desk, and she was the woman on the other end was really muffled. And so what I had to do was I actually had to go to her desk and say, "What's the matter?" You see, my phone's really muffled. We got a ticket for it. I went up anyway just to kind of have a look because there was nothing wrong with the system. Everything seemed fine. I was like, okay, it's got to be the actual handset. So I'm making some calls and I'm checking it out, and it's all fine. I can hear, they can hear me. For the life of me, I cannot figure what has been going on with this phone. So I go back to my desk and she calls and she's like, no, it's still really muffled. They say they can't hear me. I'm like, okay, So I get a new handset, I come back up, I replace it, and again, same thing. She sends me an email, yep, still muffled. They say they can't hear me. I'm like, what is going on? It's got to be user error. So I go up and I say, okay, can you just make a phone call for me, so I can see where this is going wrong, like what the issue is. And I shit you not, this woman picks the phone up, turns it 180 degrees so that the microphone is on her ear and she's speaking into the speaker and she's just having a conversation. And I'm like, the reason no one can hear you is because you've got the phone upside down.
How in the fuck do you get the phone upside down?
This is like a 40-year-old woman. In what world do you make it 40 years on this planet without knowing which way a phone goes? And I'm looking at the other people, because it's like a bank, it's like a desk, you know, with other people there. And I'm looking at all of them, and they're all just nodding and going, I know. And I'm like, not one of you fuckers thought to tell her that the phone was upside down.
Maybe they tried to tell her, and she was like, no, it's not a me issue. It's an IT issue.
Can't believe. Good night, Royal. Thanks for coming by, buddy.
Night, Royal. I appreciate you.
Manic's watching Holy Musical Batman now.
Holy Musical Batman. Oh yeah. Shut up, if you're looking for some sin and a tiny way to win, yeah. Get pissed and let's tap into the devil within. Let the villainy begin. Joining forces, we're making clever quips. You revel in malevolence. 1,000 horses of the apocalypse. Giddy up, Gotham, giddy up, up, up. Have you seen it before, Manic?
What's the Rebels one?
We're going rogue, 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 rogues are we. That's what I was just singing. We are the Hollis and the Hussies.
That's my favorite bit.
We are the swindlers and the cheats. We're rising up from the underground. We're taking over your streets. So this is gonna be... There we go. Out of the colour scheme, but... I need to... sign it. And there we have it, folks.
And you signed it?
Yeah.
Okay, let me flip the camera.
And I've dated it.
Let me flip the old camera rooney so people can see it properly. Camera. That. How to do this. I know how to do this. I'm a professional. I work in IT.
Invert selection?
That's what I tried to do. I mean, I could just do it. Yeah. Oh, I know why. Alright, thank you.
No, cancel.
I lied. No, it's polarity.
Just...
Leave me alone!
Okay, just... you.
I always just do it like that. That's how I do it.
Yeah, well, that's not working.
It is, look. That didn't work. That didn't work at all.
No.
Okay, I haven't done this before, okay? Leave me alone.
I mean, that's the image.
When the, flip. That looks... yeah? That's upside down now.
That's upside down.
Why is there not a flip horizontally? Oh my god.
Let me try. No. What am I doing?
L0v3Train, don't forget to demonstrate the discombobulation matrix. How did you do that?
You.
Show me.
Okay.
Show me.
This one.
Yeah?
Transform.
Oh,
Flip.
yeah, that makes sense. I knew that. I didn't, but I knew that. We're gonna. I know the sound effect didn't go off, but we can appreciate what was going on there.
There we go, guys.
You did it.
That is. I actually didn't think we were gonna finish it tonight.
Yeah, you did such a good job.
Oh, I was really worried that I genuinely just like.
I'll hold up to the camera.
Let me hold up the camera.
Just pours paint all over it. That. He's like.
Signed it.
And that's gonna go up on my wall, so you guys can see it every stream.
Yeah.
Do you wanna actually...
Now I just need to get like a little cutout of you and just stick it here.
Bosh. I love it.
Yeah. You can,
Okay.
You can end the stream now.
Yeah? Okay.
Well, I mean, that's up to you. It's your stream. You
No,
see
I'm
this.
ending the stream. You wanna clear the stuff away?
Yeah, I guess. I will do that. God, I just realized I've actually been sat down for hours. Like, I haven't even realised how long.
Done a good job. Proud of you. Let me scoop past and I'll end this. Okay guys, I'm back in my chair. Back where I belong. Fuck that Quinn. Let's see them. Feels right. I feel like I'm home, he says, knocking the camera. Come here.
You're not used to your camera being there.
I know, right? Can I turn this around so they can see me? I don't think it's gonna... Oh, hey guys. Hey. Ugh. Don't I look gorgeous? Because I didn't think I was going to be on camera today. Ugh. I look like I'm taking off in a rocket. But yeah. So anyway, guys, that was Quinn being awesome and painting. Look at this thing. I love this. I love this. I love this.
I'm now lying down.
She's now lying down. She's conked out. But yeah, guys, we're gonna call it there tonight because Quinn has done all the work. Thank you for coming. How many people we got here? I haven't even checked. We've got 5. That's fine. I'm not gonna bother rating. But yeah, guys, I will catch you Monday now. Yeah, I'll see you Monday, and we'll do either Jackbox or Uno or I don't know, something. We'll find something to do. But yeah, or Town of Salem. Bridge Commander, maybe Bridge Commander. There's a lot of stuff. We got some choices.
I might be able to join in like
That'd be good. I'd really like that. Alright guys, I'm gonna go. Do you want to say bye?
Bye.
She says bye if you didn't hear. I'll catch you guys soon. Hope you have a good night and a good weekend. Stay safe, stay clean, and yeah. Cool. Bye.